bleeder in my kitchen, and he's pouring on my floor. And there's a killer in my hallway, and he's scratching at my door.
Happened out in this field. She was about 6 or 7.
Something happened here?
Right out in this field is where she had a very traumatic death, very sudden, very cruel. And I see her running up there for safety, but she's gone. She doesn't know she's gone.
Running to our house?
Up to the houses up there. I guess your house. I just wanted to pick up where she had stopped, and it's over in this field, like I said, just from your tape. I knew it was in this field somewhere, but none of this was here.
So our field, was it an act of violence by somebody else, or?
I believe she was taken, but she was brought across state line. It's hard because it's a child, and it's hard that people can be so cruel.
Do you think that she's still in the field?
I don't know if she's in the field. She was killed here for sure. I think she was hidden here for a while. I don't know if he came back and got her. It's been a long time. I mean, I don't know.
Do you think was she wearing any jewelry or anything? Like if we brought a metal detector, do you think we would be able to,
I'm
if
not
she was
sure.
buried?
I see a blue dress. A shoe, maybe? It might not be here still because of the time. I think she lost a shoe out there somewhere. He was in a hurry to get rid of, I think he stashed her here, and I think he came back and got her. I don't know where she is now, but we need to go to the house and see. It was somebody she knew, and that's why it's heartbreaking to me.
On one of the videos, Sam said, or when Larry was saying, does the little girl scare you? Is she disfigured? We got a yes on that. Do you think Sam might see her as after the event?
Yes, he probably does. I see that she's just, it was somebody that knew her, and it was somebody that made her think she was bad. You know how they do to excuse what they're doing. I don't know, it's so sick. And yeah, she was tortured. She could have been disfigured on one side of her face.
It's not cool.
Let's see if maybe we can go to the house and find out some more. Maybe find out a name
this
or
is
something,
where
do
it
some
happened.
investigation there.
This is
This
where
is
it
where she
happened.
died.
Amy or Abigail? A name Amy. Let's go to the house. And
Okay.
see what happens.
Is your name Amy? What's your name?
afraid of you. You're pretty. No, you're pretty. Yeah. No, they're not a bad man. No, we know. She's running to get something. Did you see anything? She's running to go get something.
Now, are we making her nervous, Carl and I?
No, she just wanted to know you weren't bad men.
No, we both have children and we love them very much.
Just thought I'd sit down. It might be better for her, but she ran to...
I'm gonna take some pictures in a different setting here.
But she showed up right where I felt her, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, according to the meter, that's what we were getting yesterday.
She's not here right now. I'm not sure what she went to do. She said, show you.
Show you her name, or?
Do you want to talk with us, Amy? Can you talk louder so they can hear you too? She's holding my hand.
Can't go any higher than that.
Amy, do you know that it's time for you to go home now? You don't have to be by yourself. Mommy's there. No, she's not mad. Nobody's mad at you. We'll stay with you for a little while. Can you look around, Amy? Do you see any bright lights? No, we came to help you. We came to help you go home to Mommy. She's going to help you. She's been waiting for you. No, Mommy's not afraid of you. No, she's not mad at you, Amy. Yes. You can take your baby. Is that what you want to do? Take the baby with you? Do you see a light, Amy? Like the sunshine? Do you feel warm? No, I'll hold your hand. Yes, you can tell me your secret. She wants to whisper her secret. She wants me to whisper that. Yes, I know about your secrets, okay? We're here to help you. Are you ready? Are you ready to go home? Did you get that, girl? She said yes. She said it really loud. If you talk really loud, they could hear you. Only if you want to. Okay, are you ready now? We'll stay with you as long as you want. But just if you look around, sometimes you can see a beautiful light. Can you see a light? And sometimes you might just see mommy or daddy. Can you see mommy? Mommy can help you, or you might see an angel. No, he's not there. He won't hurt you. He can't hurt you again, ever. He's not there. Only when you're ready. You can go when you're ready. We'll stay right here with you. You don't have to be angry. You don't have to be afraid anymore. You're going to be safe now. Nobody's ever going to hurt you again. Ever. What do you see? You can tell us, say it loud. Do you see somebody?
I hear her. I can't make out what she's saying.
Is she saying auntie?
That could have been it, yeah.
Yeah, you can go to your auntie.
I check it out when I'm glued to my chair. I can't make it to the door. I could be talking, but I
It's bigger presence. I don't know if it's her. See if there's something right here. It might be her. I feel like she's trying to sit on my lap. Right here. Did you get anything right here? Yeah, here she is back. Yeah, she's sitting on my lap now. Yeah, she's sitting on my lap. Yeah.
She's about that tall.
If she's standing up, but she's sitting down here right now. Her head's held right back here. Yeah. It's part of what we're helping you with. Can you make that, does she know how to make that stop? Amy, can you make that stop? That's a good try. Very good, Amy. Very good. Can you make it come back now? You want it to come back?
It's moving.
That's a very good job. You're very good at that.
You're very good at that.
Yeah. Yeah, you're the one that did that. Make it come back. Can you make it come back? Good girl. Yeah, that's something that makes us know we're helping you. We can help you now. Are you ready? Did you get everything you wanted? Good girl. Are you ready? Do you still see your auntie? Can you see your auntie if you look? Can you make that go faster if you're ready to go? Are you ready to go? I can hear you, but can you let them know? Yeah, you are. Okay. Are you ready? She's ready. She can see her auntie. Amy, all you have to do is walk towards your auntie. She's going to take your hand. Do you see her reaching your hand? Can you see her reaching for you? Are you ready? You can walk towards her. Which way is she? Good girl. Walk towards your aunt. Take her hand, Amy. Are you ready? Okay, sweetheart. Take her hand and you go with your auntie. You go with her now. She's going to take you home with her. Bye-bye.
And I think there's been a murder. Oh, yeah.
That she did something bad to her little brother, an accident, typical kid stuff, but she got yelled at. And then this person took her that same day and she associated it with doing something bad to her brother. So I believe she was trying to tell Philip not to cry because she got in trouble with her little brother because he cried with whatever she did.
Makes a lot of sense.
So I think she was saying, don't cry, don't cry. Or,
Because she thought she was going to get in trouble.
right, because she got another baby, and because that all led up to what happened to her. And this just happened on the same day. He kidnapped her, he took her. It was somebody that she knew in the family. And he hurt her. He hurt her bad. And
Did you ever get a last name?
it was a long last name, like a German name, with an H. She could tell me the H, and then she giggled when she said the long name, because it was like Hoffenstetter, Hoffenmeyer, something like that. And it had a lot of letters. That's why I asked her if she knew the letters. The reason we picked up so much negativity with her was the fear and the anger in her, which would be because she had a very traumatic, horrendous death for a child. And obviously the betrayal because of the person she knew. So there was a lot of emotions in her. I do feel she went with her aunt. I don't know why. I said her mother. I know her mother's on the other side, but for some reason she didn't want to acknowledge that. Maybe because she blamed the mom or something, or the mom was the one that was mad at her for the little brother thing, and so I'm not sure about that.
You think it was like a boyfriend of the mom, or
possibly it's somebody she knew.
Okay.
But when I said, look for your mom, since I knew her mom was there, and she didn't acknowledge that, I just said to see anybody you know, or your animal, whatever I said, I don't exactly remember. And she said, Auntie, and you said you could hear that. Because a couple times she answered real loud, like she said yes very clearly.
Yeah, I heard a couple.
And then the auntie, but then she wanted to take all her things with her, which the first time she ran and got a little rag doll and it was dirty and muddy. I think it probably was out there. Maybe someday we could look out there and see if we find anything like that. And then she ran to get, it was little, like a ball or a little, I can't think of what those little toys are, but it's a little like toy out of a gumball machine.
Okay, like a Jack's ball?
Yeah, Jack's in a ball.
Okay.
And because it had one thing with it, and that she wanted to take. So she ran, and that's when I think you picked her up going back that way. So it must have been out there. I don't know. And she came back with it and just plopped right into my lap. And then we talked about seeing her aunt again, and she saw her aunt, and her aunt reached out her hand, and I was showing you the direction I could see her going in. And she took her aunt's hand, and then I could just feel that love, that big zap of love that is like a real warm feeling. And then she was gone. They were just gone. Sometimes I see a flash, sometimes I can see them walking off, or I can see kind of a glowing, but they were gone like that. So she's definitely gone.
Was there anything with Sam here that you feel, or you think Sam was here trying to help her?
I think Sam might have been trying to help her, but because I think she was afraid of the males, and it's understandable. And she doesn't know who to trust, who not to trust. She wanted to help. She talked to you guys, and that was good. I think Sam was helping her, but I think that just like when I stood out in the field, the overwhelming sadness that came over, I think that touched him like that. I don't think it was a fear. I think it was the emotion of what this child had been through, more than a fear.
When we asked, is there something wrong with the little girl, and he answered yes, then he was trying to let us know that, hey, something happened to her maybe?
Yeah, that it was something very traumatic, very torturous, to say the least. And that kind of emotion, just being out there, got to me. Anybody, especially a father, you guys know being a father,
oh, yeah.
a daughter.
Of course.
I think that it was not fear with Sam. I think it was more of, what do we do?
Emotion, yeah.
What do we... He wanted to help her, and she was troubled, obviously.
But you don't sense him trapped here or anything right now, right?
He's here. He's here. I'm trying to think where he went. He wanted us to help her more than him. I think he can come and go, but I do think that he needs to go towards the light too, that realize that he could still be connected. Well, I'll tell him when I find him. He's here, I just don't.
Now I wonder, am I dreaming? Is my mind just